The Second Amendment Foundation has come out and announced that they will defend the gun rights of Donald Trump. Let's talk about it. Before I jump into it, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that's CMMG. They make a lot of cool tools here in America, in Missouri. You know where to find them. Use the code GNG10 to save big, whether you're buying Descents, Banshees, Resolutes, your tools, your color, your chamber, made by cool people, our people in Missouri. CMMG, that's really all I can say now because YouTube has those new rules, so CMMG. Guys, much like the Firearms Policy Coalition did when Hunter Biden was getting jammed up for his gun charge, which all gun laws are unconstitutional, and even though Hunter Biden is a crackhead, is a loser, there's a lot of things wrong with that dude and his whole family. But nowhere in the Constitution does it say that drug users can't have guns, can't use guns, don't have the right to self-defense. That might be a hot button topic for y'all, but the Second Amendment Foundation yesterday, while I was traveling here, yes, I'm back in Atlanta, I am a glutton for punishment for a Blade show, but the Second Amendment Foundation put this out yesterday. I'm going to read it to you because I think it's honorable and I think it needs to be done if we're going to change the way the feds apply gun laws to some but not to all. This was their press release. It says, SAF declares we will defend Donald Trump's gun rights. The Second Amendment Foundation has announced it will defend former President Donald Trump's gun rights in the wake of his conviction in a New York courtroom, which could result in the confiscation of his firearms. Let's pause there. So NYPD has already started the proceedings of revoking Donald Trump's pistol permit for New York. Under that pistol permit, Donald Trump had 3 handguns registered. This is New York, 3 of them. 2 of those handguns he turned over in April of 23 when the 34 counts were first lodged against him. The third pistol was transferred to Florida, I'm assuming to his home in Mar-a-Lago, and Florida has yet to say anything about this. Now, Donald Trump is now convicted of 34 felonies, and the way the federal law goes, even though it's a non-violent charge and bullshit and trumped up, he lost his Second Amendment rights, lost them because of an opinion on an unconstitutional gun law. So, Second Amendment Foundation is stepping up. The founder and executive vice president, Alan Gottlieb, said, if Donald Trump is further prosecuted for owning firearms, we will offer to defend him and challenge the law. The Veteran Gun Rights Association noted it has always been SAF's position that someone should not lose his or her gun rights due to a conviction of a non-violent crime. Gottlieb continued, Donald Trump has no history of violent crime. Under the Supreme Court's 2022 Bruin ruling, which requires gun laws to have some analogous connection to historical regulation at the time the founders wrote the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, Mr. Trump should not lose his Second Amendment rights. There is no historical nexus to deny someone, including Trump, of their gun rights over such a conviction. Adam Kraut, who is Second Amendment Foundation's executive director, said, SAF has litigated challenges in the past to restore gun rights for people convicted of non-violent crimes, and we will do so again. In fact, we are currently litigating a challenge to the denial of carry permits for some former plaintiffs whose rights were restored due to prior SAF lawsuits. Going back to Gottlieb again, Allen said, the attack on Trump's gun rights emphasizes the need to revisit existing gun control laws and change them to protect an individual's gun rights. Until that happens, we will be more than happy to meet New York State or the federal government in court. Gottlieb and Kraut noted SAF's growing legal footprint in the gun rights legal arena. The foundation has nearly 60 cases currently in progress and has won decisions all the way to the United States Supreme Court. One more thing from Allen. He said, our motto is winning gun rights one lawsuit at a time. That will include protecting and winning Donald Trump's gun rights. So, like the man or not, the gun laws that he's jammed up on, or losing his Second Amendment rights because of the 34 charges he was convicted of, rather, is a better way of saying that, he now becomes a federally prohibited person. Now, I don't think those laws are constitutional. But what do you think? There are a lot of people out here that think just because someone has a moniker, like a nameplate stapled to their chest, that they no longer are American citizens worthy of having their rights that were bestowed upon them by their creator. And that is something I love to read in the comments. So let me know what you think. Is this a good thing that Second Amendment Foundation is stepping up to help defend Donald Trump's gun rights should New York or Florida go after him? Do you think it's cool that Firearms Policy Coalition offered to, man, Hunter Biden's team, right now they're going through the trial. They're just stupid for not taking them up on that. But what do you think? Was that good on FPC for doing that? I personally think it is. I think that's how we help destroy these gun laws, is by having, for the lack of a better term, celebrity-type plaintiffs. Hunter Biden, a lot of notoriety. Donald Trump, a lot of notoriety. What happens in the destruction of those laws in those cases has a bigger wave created than if it's Joe Schmo from Mumbolo. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Almost at that 700,000 subscriber mark. Thank you for pushing me to that goal. Never, ever, ever thought I would be here. I owe it all to you. Thank you. If you're into the Second Amendment, subscribe down below. I'll bring you news every single day, no matter where it happens. And have a great day. I appreciate you. Take care.